everyone, it's Audrey and welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming outside and we're just doing a little like no makeup tutorial. I don't know why, but I just really felt like filming outside and having this video just be a little more relaxed. So I hope you guys enjoyed and let's get into it. First things first, we are moisturizing because if you want to look natural and glowy, like, you have to be moisturized, because if you put concealer on top of like dry skin, it'll just look cakey and cracked and just bad. So for my eyebrows, I'm just going into some clear brow gel, but I've just been liking like a more natural like brow. Obviously I have very like naturally kind of thick eyebrows, so it's different if you have like super thin eyebrows. So I'm just kind of brushing them up to make them a little bit fluffy and then brushing the crazy hairs down. Done with the eyebrows. Very natural, but I like it like that. Next, I'm just going to moisturize with some Burt's Bees because my lips are chapped. And this one is the pomegranate one, and it has like a little tiny bit of a tint to it, so that's nice for a natural look instead of like wearing full out lipstick. Next, we are using concealer, and for like a no makeup look, I feel like you can definitely use a lot of concealer while making it look natural, but you just have to do it in the right way. And to make my concealer look the most natural, what I do is I don't apply like a bunch under my eyes. I just kind of use like as little as possible. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to dot the littlest amount like on my problem areas. So I have just a few little like red pimples down here that I want to cover up, and I have some like little like scarring and redness on my nose that I want to cover up. And then I'm just going to take the excess and do a tiny little dot on my inner corners of my eyes and a little bit right here. And to blend it out, you can use a beauty blender or whatever you want, but honestly I'm just going to use my finger, because especially for pimples, like if you use a brush or a beauty blender, it's going to pick up a lot of the product. So I just like to use my fingers, and using just this little tiny bit of concealer under my eyes just covers my dark circles just the right amount where it looks brighter underneath but not obviously like concealed. So that's it for the concealer. It's not perfect, but it just kind of covered up a few little imperfections while not making my skin look fake. One of the things that I think makes skin look a lot more natural and your makeup look natural is highlight, because I feel like matte skin, like super matte skin and velvety skin, makes you look like obviously have makeup on, because your skin is naturally like a little bit glowy and dewy. So my favorite thing recently are liquid highlights. I feel like they look so much better and natural than a like normal highlight. So I've been using this one and I really do like it. It's the NYX Bright Idea Illuminating Stick, and it's in the color Chardonnay Shimmer, and I'm pretty sure they have a like a more pinky one and a darker one as well, which is really nice. I'm just gonna apply that on the top of my cheeks, on the tip of my nose, on the tip of my lip, and then I'm also gonna take some with my pinky, put some underneath my brow bone, and a little on the inner corner. Sometimes I like using a flat brush with this, but mostly just my fingers, because again, I feel like if you blend it out with your brush, it kind of picks up a lot of product. I'm just going to be blending this out with my fingers today. Filming outside right now is just making me think of old times when I used to film out here, like before I figured out how to get like good lighting in my room. Like, I remember I did like my All About Me tag,
and it is a 50 facts about me tag.
I'm like literally sitting right here, and that's what I'm thinking about right now. So now my skin is a little bit more glowy. Now I'm going in with my powder, and sometimes I will take like a really dense flat brush I like to use powder with, but for a more natural look I also want to use like a lighter brush, so I can just kind of dust it over my skin and it's not like packed in and making my skin look super cakey and matte. So I'm just going to be taking a little bit on this Real Techniques, I think, blush brush, but I'm just going to be kind of sweeping this wherever I put concealer or wherever I get a little oily, so under my eyes and just kind of in my T-zone. Now, this is kind of optional. I wouldn't do this really every day, but I thought I would use a little bit of this bronzer. I used to use this literally like every single day, but I haven't used it in so long and I thought I'd bring it out. But it's just this little Ciate London bronzer, and I'm just gonna get like a bunch of this on my brush and just kind of put this on my skin. I feel like bronzer, sometimes I can't even tell if it's doing anything, but I'm still gonna use it. So I'm just kind of dusting this all over the place to give me a little bit of some color into my skin. For mascara, I'm going to be curling my lashes and applying this one. For like a more natural look, I feel like a more lengthening mascara is a little bit more natural. So my eyelashes are curled, and this is a sample, but I've been really liking it lately. I remember when I first got it, I didn't like it, and then my mascara that I was using like every day, it got really clumpy and I was too lazy to buy a new one. So I've been using this and I really like it. It's super lengthening. It's the It Superhero Mascara. As you can tell, it just added a lot of length to my lashes, which I think looks super natural compared to like super thick, black, clumpy lashes. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And then I'm gonna put a little on the bottom as well. And now for the finishing touch, you got to put some lip gloss on. This is just from Victoria's Secret, which I feel like wouldn't have like the best makeup products, but I actually really like this. It's just a color gloss by them, and it's in the color Peekaboo. It's just a pretty like peachy kind of sheer gloss, and I've been loving it. I've been using it pretty much every day for summer. And it has like the tiniest little gold shimmers in it, which I kind of like actually. But that is it for the makeup. It is so natural. This is what it looks like. It's super natural but glowy and just kind of enhances your natural features, which I like for the summer because it's getting so hot here in Florida, so I don't want to put a bunch on my face because it just like I'm sweating and stuff. So here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!